check out in here again one more time. Let's see.
Looks like it.
It looks like we are live. I think we're live. What's up, everybody? My name's Jared Seymour. This is Kevin Harrison. You're watching The Sound. We had a little bit of technical issues tonight, so we're running about 5 minutes behind schedule. Don't judge us or hold us for that. Difficult day for Saints fans, man, but Kevin and I are still going to represent the team. It was a great season. Bittersweet ending, mostly just bitter. But let's jump into something that always makes me feel better. Music, right? We got a great show lined up for you tonight. We are your place for new music, by the way. Kevin, tell us what we got going on the show tonight.
So tonight we'll have Mikhail, and I think Chase might actually be with him. Mikhail is with the band Dead Lover. He'll be in the studio. We're going to have Chad Kent, formerly of Atom Ship, Watership Down. He'll be in the studio talking with us about what he's got going on in his life now, including a teacher at Myers School of Music, I think is the actual official name of that.
Mm-hmm.
We will have Thomas Leos in the studio talking to us about Guitars for Vets. If y'all haven't heard, we've involved ourselves in taking on promoting the charity or the foundation Guitars for Vets, which gets veterans into music and all of that. So we'll be with that. And in the studio, after we come back from videos, we'll have Reatha Pitman
playing live,
by the way. Yep. So that'll be fun to watch and to listen to. She did her test, her sound check a little while ago.
Yep,
sounded great, and we'll be getting into that. And then
we got some things to talk about too. Live events coming up that we're hosting.
Yes. We've got the guitar competition that we will be talking about.
Some of you may have seen that on Facebook already. We got a flyer going around. That's going to be fun. We'll talk about that some more here in just a second. What else?
I'm reading what Mikhail's saying after I yelled at him for being late. So
he was late, so he doesn't
actually sending me a message of why he was late. He wasn't. He was next door.
Oh,
so
well, he didn't show face.
Right. So no worries. So we're going to get into some videos. The first video we're going to get into is Sarah B. She is from the Gulf Coast in a genre, I guess, of pop, jazz influence. I don't really know what kind of genre she really fits into.
Okay.
But she's been on The Voice. And her song
now she's on The Sound.
She will be on The Sound, and then right after her, it is a gentleman that is from Hattiesburg that I used to have on the Homegrown Show when I did that. His name is Alcus Hudson, so we'll be playing a song from him, and then we'll come back with Reatha Pitman.
Awesome, sounds great. Let's kick it off with some music, man. Here we go.
How did you get here? What made you smile at me tonight? Where did you come from? And where have you been at all my life? Are you an angel? You must have heard my silent prayer. I've waited so long to see you stand there, and I believe you have come to save me. It's good to know somebody loves me still, and I believe without you I go crazy. I never make it on my own, but if you stand by me, I know I will. Ooh, I know I will. Did somebody tell you, or was it just chance that brought you here? Is it coincidence? You knew just what to say to calm my fears. Are you an angel? You showed up when I needed you the most. The minute I saw you, my heart was filled with hope, and I believe you have come to save me. It's good to know somebody loves me still, and I believe Without you I go crazy. I never make it on my own, but if you stand by me, I know I will. You came and rescued me when I had given up. You saw the best in me and showed me how to love. And I believe you have come to save me. It's good to know somebody loves me still. And I believe without you I go crazy. I never make it on my own, but if you stand by me, oh, I believe you have come to save me. It's good to know somebody loves me there, and I believe without you I go crazy. Yeah, I never make it on my own, but if you stand by me, I know I will. Ooh, thank you, baby. I know I will.
I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. Hot in Mississippi on a summer day, sweet as watermelon and sugar cane. It's slower than a red light change when you're late for church. She can be as cold as a beer in a Yeti cooler, mad as a hornet if you try and push her. I wouldn't change a thing about her even if I could. I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. Slower than molasses in wintertime, burns like whiskey and corn moonshine, sweet as a Georgia peach right off the vine. She's better than butter on sweet cornbread, southern born and southern bred. I wouldn't change a thing about her even if I could. I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. All right now. I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. And I wouldn't change a thing about her even if I could. I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. I say, yeah, she's a southern girl. And I wouldn't change a thing about her even if I could. Oh, yeah.
right.
Okay, we're back. We are back. Boom.
That was Alcus Hudson out of Hattiesburg. Definitely check him out on Facebook. ALCUS.
That's
Hudson.
right.
Alcus Hudson. And before that, Sarah B. She is from down here as well, so you can check her out on Facebook as well. And in the studio with us right now, we have Reatha Pitman.
Country vibe tonight.
Yeah, it is for the beginning. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't either.
I like me some country.
Yeah, it's all music.
And so Reatha's with us tonight.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We're good. We're
Very
good.
well. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Reatha.
So I am a American country singer-songwriter. I just debuted my first EP called Road on Which We Travel. It's got 4 songs on it. They were recorded up in Laurel, Mississippi, and then mixed and mastered out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Nice.
I am actually currently working on my first full album that is going to encompass the first EP and 5 more songs that I have that are ready to record as well. And I'm planning on going up to Nashville to record this with Sean Gassaway.
Okay, we a little Nashville vibe in here tonight.
I just happened to see your notes that you wrote, and you're like, I guarantee you it's probably the same thing I'm looking at. Those your upcoming dates. Of
Yes,
when you can see
these
you
are
live.
my upcoming dates.
So tell us where we can catch you live.
Okay, so I am going to be playing at the American Legion, Post 185 over in Slidell, Louisiana, from Friday. It's actually the night before my birthday, so everybody should come out and see that.
Heck yeah.
It starts at 7, and then I'm also playing at the Field of Ocean Springs, or the Field in Ocean Springs, 15 February at 7. The Crooked Letter, March 2nd at 8. Good Time Sports Bar in Gulfport, 8 March at 8 o'clock. The 6th of April, I'm going to be at the Blind Tiger in Biloxi, starting at 5. And then I've got the Julep Room, the 19th of April and the 17th of May, both starting at 9. So a lot of events.
I was about to say, you're hitting it pretty hard, huh?
Absolutely. You have to in the music business.
That's for sure.
And I am still booking for 2019. So if anybody has any events.
She's got 2 days
ready.
left out of the year. That's not already booked. So what how long have you been playing? Like,
I've been singing pretty much my whole life.
Okay.
My grandfather lived in Sikeston, Missouri, and there was no cable television other than, a couple of channels. And so I would sit in the bedroom and watch the American country station and watch country music videos all day and all night until my grandfather wanted to go to bed. And so I always dreamed of being a country musician. And so last year I wrote my first 4 songs and put them on my first EP. And it's been a fantastic adventure ever since.
So last year is the first time you started recording your own music?
Yes.
Okay, so that is exciting, right?
Very.
Okay, so you got all this.
I'm still riding the high from it.
I was going to say, you can see it too. You can definitely tell. You can definitely tell. So what should we do? Should we bust into the song?
Well, I wanted to talk to her a couple more things about her life.
Let's do it.
So, just looking at some of the stuff, and how did you get involved? I see Rising Star Artist to Watch in 2019 was an award you got. Top 25 Artist of 2018 at Allie's Attic Show, and then a featured artist on Social Stars. How'd you get involved with all of that stuff?
After my album came out, I started submitting it to radio stations and online podcasts and shows and different things. And through Twitter and Facebook, I came across some of these organizations that were doing interviews. And so I did an interview, a couple months ago with Allie's Attic Show. Mm-hmm. And then they recently did a fan vote for top 25 artists. And I made it. I was actually number 3 out of 25. So I definitely did well on that show. And then She-Wolf Radio went through all of their music and picked their Rising Star Awards for the coming year, or future artists to watch. And so they chose me as one of their recipients of the Rising Star Award. And I'm actually currently, voting is going on with Social Stars Worldwide for the nominations of Rising Star, Best New Album, and Best New Song in the country genre. And voting ends January 24th.
That's awesome.
I have no idea how I'm playing on that, but I've been nominated for those 3 awards, and I'm excited about that.
Well, congratulations.
Dang, that's hitting it hard right out the gate.
On top of all of that, you're active military.
Yes, I have been active duty Navy for 14 years.
Awesome. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And,
I thought you.
so, what?
I thought you were going to say out of all of the things that you've done, obviously this is the best show you've been on so far.
This is
right?
the first time I've been in person, so I'm super
Okay,
stoked
so
about
do we have
being
that?
here.
We have that edge, you know.
Yes.
Sorry about the little 5-minute delay here. We're going to tell everybody. We'll edit this out.
We all have technical difficulties.
Yeah, we'll just tell them we wanted to be fashionably late. We'll cut this from the live stream.
Yeah, sure.
From the live stream,
Okay.
we'll edit it out of the live stream. No big deal.
So I just wanted to make sure that we made the point that you are active military. We want to thank you for your service and being able to juggle both.
Yeah,
doing the music, doing the military. That's awesome, and thank you.
Thank you.
So, what song do you have for us that you guys are going to be playing?
We are going to be.
And by
playing...
the way,
I was going to
Thomas
say
Thomas sitting over here on
this
guitar,
fine gentleman right
been
here
nice and
has
quiet the whole time.
This is my savior right here.
So what do you?
I like it, just the cool, quiet
Yeah.
type. He doesn't need a whole lot of words.
I mean, off the air, he was like, "Okay, so as soon as we're done, I can get off the chair." Right?
He's like, I got shit to do. I got shit to do.
So, what song are you going to be playing for us?
We are going to be playing "Hitting the Road." It was the first song I wrote. It's the first song on the EP that is available everywhere that you download music as well. If anybody wants to buy my music, it is available. It is it's a cheating song because I'm a country singer-songwriter, and that's what we do is we write about
Low down, dirty cheaters.
Right, exactly. I've had 2 ex-husbands. They both cheated on me, and so
So now
both of them I
back.
knew about the women, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm leaving. I've had enough. I'm not playing games.
You're like,
anymore.
I got an album's worth. I'm done with it.
Right, exactly.
So
I didn't need
you got to make a
anymore.
positive out of it.
That's
Right.
good.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
So this is a song called "Hitting the Road."
Let's do it.
Awesome. You let me down, you broke my heart. The pieces can stay with you. You can keep all the memories, 'cause I'm moving to something new. You can take all your secrets, you can take all your lies, pack them up in a garbage bag, then you can feed them to the flies. Well, I stayed true to you. Now there's no more feeling blue, 'cause you stepped out on me. Now I'm leaving you. You're not worth the pain you gave me. Excuse me while I pack, 'cause I'm hitting the road and I ain't coming back. I'll forget all your promises. I'll forget my wedding ring. You can keep all the presents. Hell, you can keep everything. I don't care what you say to me. I'm gonna keep my cool. If you haven't learned anything, my daddy didn't raise no fool. Well, I stayed true to you. Now there's no more feeling blue, 'cause you stepped out on me. Now I'm leaving you. You're not worth the pain you gave me. Excuse me while I pack, 'cause I'm hitting the road and I ain't coming back. I'm strong enough to leave you. I'm up off the floor, 'cause you don't have a hold on me as I'm heading for the door. Yeah, I stayed true to you. Now there's no more feeling blue, 'cause you stepped out on me. Now I'm leaving you. You're not worth the pain you gave me. Excuse me while I pack, 'cause I'm hitting the road and I ain't coming back. Yeah, I'm hitting the road and I ain't coming back. Yeah, I'm hitting the road and I ain't coming back.
Yes.
Very nice. Very,
Thank
very
you. I'm
nice.
so glad y'all liked it.
Yes, that was
very
good.
awesome.
That was
Yes.
very good.
That was good stuff. So once again, run down the dates that you're going to be.
Do we have an hour?
I can talk fast.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Go
just kidding.
ahead.
Okay, so January 25th, American Legion 185 in Slidell. 15 February at the Field in Ocean Springs at 7. 2nd of March, the Crooked Letter in Ocean Springs starting at 8. 8th of March at Good Time Sports Bar in Gulfport starting at 8. 6th April, the Blind Tiger Biloxi Beach at 5. And then 19 April and 17 May starting at 9 at the Julep Room.
Perfect. We love it. That was awesome. We had a good time. Y'all make sure and come and support some of those dates, right? Show some
Yes.
support for the local scene.
I'm going to one of them.
I know you are.
So I love live music.
I don't just play country either.
What else do you
We do a variety. We do a little rockabilly, a little swamp rock, a little pop rock. So we do a nice little variety, a little bit of oldies. We do a lot of Elvis, actually.
Really?
A whole lot of Elvis.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah, we mix it up. We have a nice variety.
Okay.
It's a fun show.
Well,
All right.
thank you for making the trip over and coming and hanging out with us for a little bit. And check her out, Reatha Pitman Music on Facebook. For some reason, it wouldn't let me tag the music page, so I tagged your personal page.
Yeah.
So
We may have to like the page first or something. I don't,
Yeah,
I
you
like
might
the
have
page.
to. Yeah, he has
like
liked
it.
the page.
I don't know.
I'm ahead
Technology's
of the, I'm ahead
been
of the
not,
game, man.
not my friend today, so
I'm
I
ahead
don't
of
know
the
what to
game.
do.
Well, thank y'all so much for having me. I hope to come back again
Yes.
soon. I loved it. It was such a good time.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome. Well,
well,
thank you
y'all
for
are
taking
awesome.
time to come out, too. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. We're going to roll into a band out of Mobile. They're called Love the Hate.
Sweet.
They are managed by Paul Crosby, the old drummer of Saliva. They will be opening up for Lita Ford at Club LA in Destin. So
Nice.
congratulations to them. They just got that gig. They're called Love the Hate.
They need to
and-
come in the studio, too, guys, if
you
you're
know,
out there watching.
But I've been trying to get Butch to make a
Not
commitment.
that far of a
and
drive.
It's really
It's not that far of a drive.
I mean, the guys from the Absence Project are coming over from New Orleans.
They
They're
sure
going to make
are.
the trip to do
So
this show.
let's
so
see.
I think we're worth it.
I do, too.
So
Well, let's get right into it, and we'll talk more about the guitar competition when we come back. I hope some of y'all have seen the flyer that we put out. We're going to get to some more of the details about what's going to be going on that night. Right, Kevin?
yes, absolutely.
All right, let's see if I can get this video kicked off. Cool.
I gave my world to chase the high. It burns my veins, can't let you die. I fought for so long, you ruled my mind. I have seen the end fall down. I'm tired of being the one to fake it. Fall down. I'm tired of wanting
around, we come together. You and me together. Can you feel it, feel it? Can you hear it, hear it? One people, one voice. We are here united and we won't be silent. We raise our banner and we won't deny it. We'll face the day, strong and brave. Can you feel it, feel it? Every boy and girl, listen up, you'll change the world. Come and rise up, everybody rise up. Brothers and sisters now, everybody gather around. We come together, you and me together. Can you feel it, feel it? Can you hear it, hear it? One people, one voice, make some noise. We are here united and we won't be silent. We raise our banner and we won't deny it. We'll face the day, strong and brave. Can you feel it, feel it? Has saved the day, hope has made a way, love conquered the grave. His name is Jesus, truth has saved the day, hope has made a way, love conquered the grave. His name is We are here united and we won't be silent. We raise our banner and we won't deny it. We'll face the day, strong and brave. Can you feel it, feel it? Oh, can you feel it, feel it? Can you feel it, feel it?
And we're back.
There we go.
All right, tell us who the hell that was. I liked it. I liked it.
That band is called. Their name is Adelaide. They are actually out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. You can check them out.
Oh yeah,
at-
Cape Girardeau. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I've been there.
Exactly right. I mean, I barely even know where Missouri's at, much
couldn't-
less Cape Girardeau.
Can't pronounce that. All right.
But it sounds like a cool place.
Yeah,
It sounds like it's a place that's got like a lake, and you hang out during the summer. You know, like
Yeah.
the summer camp.
sounds like they're making
movies.
good music out there to me.
Yes.
So anyway, so what the hell is this over here?
So
What is this? What is this?
Well, what we have is rock stars.
Yeah,
Dude,
Goddamn right.
let's go ahead and tell. Let's go ahead and tell that story.
So
I
they
think
were
I
supposed
think
to
they
be
deserve it.
on the show at the beginning of the show.
Yes,
And Chase walked by. I saw him walk by.
right.
And he went next door to the Wayward Kraken, which, by the
and
way,
bought some PBRs.
congratulations to the Wayward Kraken celebrating their second anniversary today as their 2 years of being open.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Cannon Blue and LB and all of them over there. That's awesome for you guys.
Fun fact, I worked that.
You're not allowed to talk yet. I'm just kidding.
And
yeah,
then
871 Howard Avenue. They do nerd stuff, and they allow a bunch of knuckleheads like us to hang out in their closet.
And then Mikhail, they were supposed to open up the show, and they apparently were here.
Yeah, but they assumed
And
because they knew they were here.
They saw
that we knew
people
they
sitting
were
in
here.
the chairs, which was Reatha, and Reatha was doing like a sound check to make sure she would sound okay. Show hadn't started yet. We told them that you guys were coming in and going to kick off the show, and then it's like 7:29. We said, you know what? We're just bumping them. We're going to move them down.
Yeah.
Here they are.
Is there footage of you yelling at me in the window?
Oh,
no.
Was that not live?
Pull that-
He was just like,
It wasn't.
That camera got on there.
it
And
was
the camera's in the shot.
So great.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, now I see it.
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
Wrong one.
Hold on.
Not
I got
that
it.
one.
I got it. I
There you
got it.
got
I
it.
got it.
You
I
got
got
it.
it.
Boom.
There we go.
Things get bumped around in here whenever we're all moving around and people are walking around and stuff. So
So Chase and Mikhail are in the building, and so
Sup?
There's one thing that I'm going to cover with you in a minute because you didn't know I was there that night, and I was like, "Is that fucking Mikhail up on that stage playing bass in a country band?"
Oh yeah,
At Chill.
We talked. I saw you. I did see you that night.
No,
I talked to you.
No, you were drunk. You didn't see me.
I might have been, but
No, you were still playing when I left. So you
I swear.
All right. Anyways, so Mikhail's been in a few bands on the Gulf Coast, and Chase has been in
the same bands.
Two bands with him. The one that I know the best is Her Fatal Remedy. Yes. With our good friend. Oh, come on, with our good friend Chris Huff,
dude,
who's now in Nashville in the band Archeons.
Yes.
So, yeah. So tell us what's been going on from that point to where you're at now into Dead Lover.
Yeah, we met MJ. You've known him for a long time. He was in the band The Offer.
Well, let's take it back. Okay, so Her Fatal Remedy. I was 18. Me and my friends were 18, and he was 16. He was definitely 16, and did that for about a year and a half. Broke up as most first bands do, and then went on to do multiple things. I'm in the ex-Catharsis member club.
Nice,
Yep.
nice.
Hey, if you get
I want to see the Wikipedia page of past members of
yes.
Catharsis.
Get a like for every ex-member, and y'all will be set for life. So if every ex-member watches this show, you'll have like 1,000 views. So one of the many of those, he went on to do something else with Fresh that got a couple shows, Forsaken Me.
Yeah.
And then post Catharsis, I joined The Offer, which is a band from Florida-ish. Panama City.
Yeah.
So the longer you do music, the longer you play in bands, the more you realize that it's hard to find people locally to play with. So, I mean, when I was in Catharsis, I was going to Mobile every day because half of the members, and even still, like they morphed into Wildfire. Zach Sawyer's from Alabama. And at the time, actually, the majority of that band was from Alabama. Taylor and I were the only ones who were from Mississippi.
Oh, at that time,
At that time, so we would go on tour and be like, "We're from Biloxi, Mississippi." I'm like, "No, we're not. We're from Mobile, Alabama."
Right.
But whatever. And then so we say The Offer is from Florida, but really the guy who did the band, who it was his band, was from Dothan, Alabama.
Gotcha.
And then, and everyone spread out. You had a dude from Panama City and a dude from Pensacola. And then Chase and I started playing. So then you had Alabama, Florida, Mississippi. So, and that's just kind of the way it works. And I haven't played with a group of people who all were from the same state since Her Fatal Remedy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. You have to go.
I will say you guys just cursed us, by the way. You mentioned Fresh, and then all of a sudden Fresh pops up watching, and he loves
His ears
waffles.
are burning.
He loves waffles.
He does? He said, I like waffles?
I like
Big shout out to
waffles.
Fresh, dude. What's up, man?
For Shay.
All right, so tell us now, how did we come full circle into what you're doing right now?
So we joined The Offer, and that band was doing we were having a great time in that band. And then it just kind of, we did a short tour. I mean, it can't call it a tour. We did a week-long run. I'm sorry. No, we did a 2-week run and did a total of 5 shows.
It was fantastic.
Oh, it was brutal.
Hey, man.
Oh, no. It was
No?
awful. I mean, that was like that'd be 2 nights in a row of sleeping in a van without playing shows or eating because you only eat when you play. So that was fun. And then half of those dudes were like, yeah, we don't want to do this. So they bailed, essentially. Except they didn't say that. It was a lot of phone call dodging because not many people are fans of saying, yo, dude, I'm just not digging this. Cool, man. Well, now we'll separate our days. You got to like track people down. So it was just me, him, and our guitar player, MJ. He's somewhere. And we were looking for a singer actively for like over a year. We went and did recordings in North Carolina. He went on tour with a band called The Funeral Portrait. They're awesome. You can look up their stuff. And they're still doing really good things. And so after, he went on tour with them, came back and decided to split ways with that group. And I was just like, singers suck to find. Mm-hmm. They suck to find.
Few and far in between.
They're few and far in between, and they're already playing with someone, or even so, the three of us have been playing together for so long now. We went through one band, and we're all best friends. We're like, are we gonna find a random person to be the face of this stuff we put hard work into?
Y'all already had songs at this point?
Already. We had already recorded a whole EP that no one's heard yet. Like, this song is more recent. And but it didn't fit so long story short, I was like, whatever. I started playing in a cover band, and I did all the backup vocals in this group. And so I was like, I can kind of sing, I guess, ish, maybe. I don't know, more than the nobody who's singing for us right now. So I decided to do vocals, and we just tried it. And it's weird because he's only known me as his bass player, you know, and everyone's always known me as Mikhail, the bass player. So it's like, I'm just like, whatever, I'll just do it because no one else is going to do it. And I now, at this point in my musical career, have trust issues playing with people.
Yeah.
And
that means you're seasoned.
Yeah. You know, it's just like, this dude's probably going to play with us and then bail.
Yeah.
And, you know, and so.
You played when we were still over in the other little spot right over here, something off of your phone, right? That was like the first rough mix or something.
That was the first rough mix.
And I was like, damn, this is you singing? Like, you know, like you said, I knew you as the bass player or whatever. And I was like, this is, I don't know if it's the song we're going to play here in a second, but I was like, this is good. It was really good. I was impressed, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It was just a work in progress. But we abandoned our old EP, which we have. We might touch it eventually because it didn't really fit where we were going.
Are you playing in a cover band as well still?
I am. I'm playing in the cover band that he used to be in.
Okay.
I basically ride this guy's coattails and everything he fucking does.
Oh, he does.
Anything he does, I'm like,
hey, bro, you think they need an extra dude?
I joined something, and then 6 months later, he's in.
Yeah, that drummer's not too good. You put me in.
Hey, at least you know it. Like shit, like own it. Who cares,
I do. Always
it doesn't. And the people are always like, "Oh, you steal him." I'm like, no, I don't. He's flaky and follows me.
Nice.
I don't steal him at all. He just won't leave me alone.
That's true. That's good shit.
Yeah.
What do you give me that look for?
Well, reading in the comments, and I was like, I'm never going to get another word in this whole conversation. So I'm just going to.
You got to be more aggressive.
I'm just going to sit here and type with everybody. You don't want me being aggressive. I get aggressive, and
you're
gonna have a broken neck, throat punched, all that kind of stuff.
Now it's
I'm gonna rip lip rings out, all that kind of stuff. Don't make me get aggressive.
He turns into the Hulk.
What was funny was somebody said, "Is Mikhail got tassels on his jacket?"
It's fringe. We're about to do a rendition of War Pigs.
And then
see, I can't see the comments.
Then it was.
I can't either.
I bet you he's got tassels on his nipples. And then it just started.
Oh, it's going to keep going,
snowballing from there. And I was just
y'all are going to get.
I was LOLing really bad.
I'm willing to bet you're going to get the most amount of comments because I know a lot of people, and I'm not going to say I have a lot of friends, but I know a lot of people. And
I'm the same way. I have a lot of acquaintances.
It's a sport to make fun of me, and that's okay. I love it.
I wasn't going to go there, but you do have like a Jim Morrison kind of like thing going on.
Thank you. Yeah.
I was so distracted by all the hair and just pissed off and sitting over here in my own
the hair on his chest from the unbuttoned shirt. Is that what you're looking at?
I don't know which one.
Well, the more people that watch, the more buttons I get.
Yeah, exactly.
Tune in.
You know, that's what this show's all about. Come on and let's make fun of you.
You know, he
does it to me all the time.
Let's bring this thing back. Let's pull this thing back a little bit here. So give us back. Y'all got the band started, man. Yeah. Let's talk about, you wrote the EP.
Yeah.
That ain't what we're hearing tonight. Where did you record the music, and what are the current members?
Shout out to Zach Keel. He's on Facebook. He's real mad about the football game tonight. We're not going to go into it. I don't do football, but I know he's talking about it. I know he's a Saints fan. He was there.
Okay, and where is he at now?
I don't know. Probably crying somewhere.
Okay, because
we
are going to have that discussion, a whole nother deal. We'll promote that show at the end of this show on Wednesday.
You should have him in his
I have my own podcast on Wednesday.
Get him in here. Get him in here, and you can do half sports, half music, because he plays in an awesome band called Hollow City.
Right.
They're fantastic. He records their stuff, and so we recorded with him, and a mixture of him and a guy named Josh Landry and Lee. I do not know Lee's last name.
Not important. Keep going.
Hourglass Lee. Anyway, so we got together with those dudes, and he and I are back at the old jam spot.
Oh, shit. Are you serious?
We're in the blue room.
Just us.
Nice.
Infamous blue room. And it's just us, so we have it to ourselves. So basically, we got that at the beginning of the year, last year, like almost exactly a year ago, and we just started jamming every day. And we just banged out most of these songs, just jamming. We're like, let's just write some rock and roll stuff. The EP we did prior that is not going to be released was way more, I want to say, current metalcore-ish. It's very
beat downy and a lot of breakdowns and very angry
breakdowns, but you have these catchy poppy choruses, and it's cool. And I guess more in the vein of Newer, Asking Alexandria, and that stuff's great, and we love listening to it. But we just didn't want to do it anymore. We wanted to make rock and roll music. We like raunchy rock and roll stuff. Thank you for saying the Jim Morrison vibe, because honestly, like, that's me and the guitar player MJ were talking. We're just like, man, we were on this big kick of listening to nothing but old school Thin Lizzy, Motorhead, Power Age by AC/DC, which is their best album. And, you know, they have songs on there like, I mean, just basic, awesome rock and roll without being cheesy.
Right.
You know, before it was glam, it was just raunchy party rock. And that's kind of what we wanted to do. And so that's what we did. And, you know, that's what you got. That's what we put out.
So this EP right here, what would you call that style? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I was asking myself this when I was listening to it. I think Friday when y'all put it out or whatever day it was. What do you call it? Do you have a name?
We had something.
Fucking unapologetic rock and roll.
That's what our guitar player
Balls
likes
to
to
the
say.
wall.
Unapologetic rock, because it's exactly what it is. There's no bells and whistles on it. It's loud. It's fuzzy. It's, you know, there's no
riffage.
It's loud,
cool.
fuzzy riffage.
I'll give you that. I like it.
Thank you.
That's no bullshit. Kevin, you want to kick it off in there?
I can, and they've all started this hashtag called "I Survived the Jam Room." So
that's
you know that's
I see people all the time, and they're just like, I was eating with my girlfriend the other day, and I was paying my bill, and
your fiance,
my fiance, I was paying my bill, and I was like, "Fuck!" I left my phone at the jam room, and
can we say fuck?
No, you can't. You can't fucking cuss here. No.
She said,
Did
you just fucking say the jam room? And I just said, yeah, I fucking said the jam room. She was like, you know Scott Keller. I was like, how do all of you literally know where we practice? Like, it's weird. Like,
yeah,
there were so many people.
If that jam room could talk.
Is little Dave tagged in the comments? Somebody do that, please, real quick, if you're listening, because he needs to know about it.
Hashtag take it easy. Take it easy.
How's it going?
How's it going? Love you, Dave.
So many people remember everything I don't about the jam room.
Yeah. Let's get into this song, because I want people to hear it, man. This is legit.
Thank you.
Yeah, do it to it.
All right, let me see if I can pull it up. We got a little out of order on some things here tonight.
It's on YouTube.
Any real quick. Hold on. Give us a.
I'm not out of order. You're out of order.
Dead Lover Heart Attack. What's just a brief, quick, like, inspiration for the song?
The song.
Do you have a coronary artery disease, or what's going on?
No. The song is straight up about being addicted to playing music and it biting you in the ass every day, but you can't stop doing it because obviously, as I just said, I've worked my way through many bands. He's playing in a band I got fired from for multiple reasons. We're not going to get into that. Hashtag been fired from plenty of bands. And you know, it's just every day with you is like a heart attack, but it's worse to live without your curse because, I went through one period where I was like, I'm not doing it, I'm not playing music, I'm going to get a big boy job, and I put on khaki pants and went to work.
I was there,
and he was there.
We need to see that.
I was miserable. I was
khaki pants. Fuck off.
I was miserable, and I'll never forget the day I quit. I was just like, I'm not going to work. Chris Huff remembers this. We were roommates at the time, and I walked downstairs. Like, you're supposed to go to work. I was like, I'm not going. I fucking quit. I'm not doing this. And then I got in the car, and he was like, "You're back to being you." And so that's what it is. It's about doing what you love, even if it sucks. You're still gonna push through it.
Well, on that note, man. On that note, let's kick into it. This is Dead Lover Heart Attack.
Bury the static inside
about 3 a.m. right now. Ain't nobody out.
Footsteps coming faster and faster, better start running. I guess I should look for some shelter. The radar showing some nasty weather. Time to let go of the past. Just forget what we had, 'cause this is how it ends. This is how it chance to start over again. And this is not a war, this is a search for something more. Show the monster under your skin. A beautiful disguise has a bullshit grin. If we hide these feelings, you'll never grow. Holding on to things when you need to let go. Time to let go of the past. Just forget what we had, 'cause this is how it ends. This is how it begins. No chance to start over again. And this is not a war, this is a search for something more. Step at a time, who knows what we will find. Time to let go of the past. Just forget what we had, 'cause this is how it ends. This is how it begins. No chance to start over again. And this is not a war, this is a search for something more. 'Cause this is how it ends, this is how it begins. No chance to start over again. And this is not a war, this is a search for something more. And these are just words written on a page. And I'm not just anyone standing on this stage. I am something more.
Slow clap. I like that.
Slow clap.
Tell us who that was. We're still playing. That's okay. I can fix that. All right. Tell us who that was, Kevin.
That was Lunatype, and of course they are from right here in the beautiful Gulf Coast, Mississippi. Boom! Out of Gulfport. And if you want to catch them live, they've got a few shows coming up. One show coming up March 2nd that they've at least got on their Facebook page at Good Time Sports Bar in Gulfport. And once again, that was Lunatype. And
I dug it, man. I like that video too.
Yeah, we still got.
I always like bar videos. You know what I mean?
We still got
Live
Mikhail and Chase with us. I'm not. You know what?
I think everybody's heard our names enough from our fucking promo video.
I'm done with you tonight.
Who?
You.
What'd I do?
Well, this is what we're gonna do next segment. You got that on there? Well, yeah.
Yeah, Jared.
I've been fighting. I've been fighting
prepared.
this all night long. You understand?
He gives
you
me
know
no credit
You
for
know
anything.
that.
Nothing.
It's like a married couple. Anyway, take it back over.
Y'all are cute.
So, so Mikhail and Chase. So, any plans anytime soon of any live shows?
Yes. We're. You
We don't really have a live show planned set. But
No,
we've
okay.
been.
Well, yes, we're booking right now. We had to put the song out. We have fish hooks in at venues for shows, and basically, I mean, we did the groundwork before we put the song out, and they're all just like, as soon as you put a song out, because they don't know what we sound like, so like, yeah, so we hit them up. So we're hopefully in the next 3 weeks we'll have some dates posted. But yeah, we're looking to gig, at least do a gig here or there next month, at least, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it because I'm ready to. I think it's an ass kicking song.
thank you.
What y'all got? 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour?
We could play for any amount of time, technically.
Really? Infinity? That's amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
we
right?
can.
We just play the same song over and over again.
I
till
mean,
we all fall out.
we can play long enough for you to get blackout drunk. I mean, it's a
Shit,
thing.
that's only about
Well, we're gonna
three
take
songs.
a unique approach.
Fuck, back in the day, I could have done that in like half a song.
That's true.
I know, right?
Before you even got to the hook, I was drunk.
Well, we have an idea for our live show that's going to happen, and we're gonna see how it goes. But basically, we put out the song, people listen to it, cool. We have other songs, we're gonna release them, but realistically, if
Only here first, though.
Exactly. And so if people come to see us, we're going to play a lot of covers too. Not that we're a cover band, but we look at it kind of like the Steel Panther approach. They're a great band. Their songs are funny,
Yes.
but they do a ton of 80s covers because it's a celebration of that era.
They do it good, too.
And they do it
Are
fantastic.
you going to do songs about dicks and vaginas?
Yeah, I'll that's what
isn't
every
every
song
song
is
about
about.
that?
Steel Panther, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well,
They're playing the Fillmore.
like I said, yes, they are.
Yeah.
The whole thing about our music is that we were listening to nothing but like old school rock and roll when we wrote this stuff, and we continue to do. So our live show is going to be peppered in with Thin Lizzy, Kiss, Motorhead, AC/DC, stuff like that, as a celebration of awesome rock and roll. But we still put our own spin on it.
Please do Detroit Rock City, because the last local band I saw do Detroit Rock City
Might
screwed it all
might
up.
actually be in the works.
Right there. We did that. I
Yes,
thought
you
we did a
did.
damn good job of it, too, to be honest with
This
you.
is fantastic.
You ought to
I
be
enjoyed
impressed
it
I even
thoroughly.
remembered you
Thank
guys did it.
Yeah, that's also true.
I mean,
I remember y'all
shit.
throwing away a Crawfish Fest vote thing because y'all weren't supposed to play covers the whole time. We all had like 30 minutes, and y'all played Detroit Rock City like the second song. You're like, "Fuck this thing, we're not gonna win anyways. Might as well just have fun." I was like, "You guys are better than we are because we were scared to play a cover song. We thought they were gonna
honestly,
cut this out."
I'll be honest, like however long ago that was, this is the real talk now. I don't think we knew that. I don't think we knew you weren't supposed to play cover songs. Seriously. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, fuck the guy who hosted it too. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Was it you? I was
More
18,
likely.
man. I don't remember.
No, it wasn't. It was
That was at the Coliseum.
Scott.
Scott Fox.
Yeah.
Scott Fox,
A real
hosted it because
DJ.
he,
Oh,
every,
he did not like us.
every year they
He
got
made-
our name wrong.
No, he got it right, and then he came back on. I was like, these dudes suck, and made fun of our name.
Yeah,
What?
It was a bad name.
he called us Her Fatal Tragedy.
Oh, he came on.
We
and
always
said,
called y'all Her Fatal Prescription because it was an
Yeah.
RX sign.
That's
Oh,
funny.
so that was after
didn't know
I was
that?
gone from the radio
No.
station.
Yeah,
we,
yeah,
we've
yeah.
told people. You knew that.
I know that's fine. I like that.
Yeah.
This is better than bitch that killed herself.
Better than balls on face.
Boss.
True. Also
Hey.
true. Also true. Also true.
Sausage plate.
We could go down the list. Kevin, talk to him about this next segment that we got coming up. Guys, the
So-
song was killer, by the way.
Thank you.
We do
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Zach Keel, hit him up for recordings.
What's his contact and what is his name? in the
His
studio?
Facebook? It's super unprofessional. Get a website, dude. You have a friend who where's the camera? You have a dude who makes websites. Get him to do it
Yeah.
and give us a discount for getting you people. But
All our songs were recorded inside of a garbage can.
Zach Keel did the songs with us. He's got a great band called Hollow City. He's a really awesome dude. And yeah, so if you need recordings, hit him up.
Okay, cool, man. Kevin,
you.
you're going to bring us into the to this. What are we going to call this little segment of the show?
I don't know what we're going to call it, but right now I do want to mention at least the person who is signed on as a sponsor for us.
Awesome.
This probably won't be the section that he sponsors next month because he officially starts with us next month, but we are going to mention him going into this segment. So if you guys are looking for any insurance needs, car, auto, rental insurance, life, David Crenning, Allstate Insurance, Highway 90 in Ocean Springs. Call him up, 875-8870. Get your free quote.
Yep, and he was super quick to support the local music thing that we're doing. So y'all need to give him a shot, man. I really do want to say that.
Absolutely.
So what are we calling this segment, man?
I haven't come up with a name. I mean, you can go with the typical throwback or flashback or
Blast from the past.
Blast from the past. You know, that one might work. Blast from the past.
You're welcome.
That one, yeah, it's a good one. So what we wanted to do was each show take a couple songs that bands that are no longer playing.
Please don't play ours.
No,
it's
Thank
not you.
not yet.
Don't be such don't be an egomaniac.
You eventually will get.
Why aren't you playing ours?
You eventually will get into that. But tonight,
back.
Tonight we're actually going way back.
Yeah.
For at least the first one. The first one.
So when I was like 12.
How far is way back?
We get it. You're young.
The first one is going to be Level with the Ground.
Oh.
Don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you just showed your age.
Level with the
asshole.
Ground. Level with the Ground. The lead singer went on to be the lead singer of Castor Troy, and the rest of
Shout out Marcus Trepetich.
And the rest of Level with the Ground moved on to become the band Seven Left.
Yeah.
So still too early for you guys. We got Seven Left music we'll play too at some point. And then the second band is a little more closer to y'all's age.
We're not going to say it. Let's make it a surprise because it's so heavy. It's so cool. The video is cool as shit too.
The first band you're going to hear is there's no actual video. It's going to be a picture, and it goes through the back in the day, you know, when people actually made CDs and there was a jacket and you got to flip through and see the lyrics. Exactly. So you'll see the flip through in the
like a
in the video.
disc?
It's called Little One.
Compact, but whatever.
Yeah, and it's Level with the Ground, and then it'll be followed by a surprise band as well.
Y'all stay tuned, man. This is gonna be really cool. Okay, here we go. Level with the Ground. What'd you say it was?
Actually, did you refresh?
I can't because it'll start playing. It really will. It'll start playing.
So if you that
here we
one
go.
right there.
Boom, got it. Here we go.
I'm gonna listen.
Black and love.
Every time I close my eyes and try to go to sleep, well, I can see a little face staring right back at me. She was so young, she did not even know why. She was a part of me, flesh and blood, every part of me. Well, I can taste the black and blood, I can feel the black and blood. Well, I can see the hate on your face, I can hear the hate in your voice. Well, I can taste the black and blood, I can feel the black and blood. Well, I can see the hate on your face, I can hear the hate in your voice, in your voice, in your voice, in your voice. See your face, hear your voice, see your face, hear your voice, see your face, hear your voice, see your face, feel your face, hear your voice, see your face, feel your face, hear your voice, see your face, feel your face, hear your voice, see your face, feel your face, hear your voice, see your face, feel your face, hear your voice, see your face, feel your face, hear your voice. Feel my face, see my face, hear my voice. Feel my pain, see my face, hear my voice. This cattle. Hell yeah. You're the one, you're getting stuck below. You're mine.
Oh, we caught it. We got it.
And we're back.
And we're back. We're back. All right.
Shoo. Southbound Shadow, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yes, some kick-ass shit.
Dude.
Contrary to popular belief, I actually really love that band.
I can't get enough of it. And I hadn't seen that video. That's another good thing about doing this show. We've been going back and researching all this old music and stuff, man. It's like, I don't know. I hadn't heard that song in a while, and I'd only seen the video a couple times, and that thing is awesome. So Josh Gilly, Sambo, we tagged, I think, in the video in the comments section, man.
Yes, and Sambo, and we want to make sure that we mention this. Sambo had put on there, rest in peace, Colby Kirby.
Yeah.
Of course, the guitarist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn good music. That's all I can say about that.
Absolutely. So in the studio with us right now is Thomas Leos. He is,
Yep.
You can recognize him probably. Jared didn't put name with face, but when face came in, he recognized.
Yep.
They used to jam together. He is the local coordinator.
It's called chapter coordinator.
Chapter coordinator for Guitars for Vets. Guitars for Vets has now officially become the
charity of choice.
Charity of choice for the sound.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna
absolutely.
tell you what. When the first thing when you had asked about, we're gonna discuss the guitar competition here in a minute. But you had asked about being a judge for the guitar competition, and I went, okay, who is this guy? So I went and started looking, and I saw that you were with Guitars for Vets. So the first thing I started doing was looking up Guitars for Vets. What exactly is all of that? And then I made the phone call to you, and then we hooked everything up, and bam, Guitars for Vets. I'm going to let you tell about it. I'm excited about it. I love the concept of the whole
the idea behind it,
the story behind it, how it got started, all of that kind of stuff. We're going to put a donation button up on most of our posts when we do post for it. So I'll let Thomas talk about it. So tell us how you got involved with Guitars for Vets, and then tell us a little bit about Guitars for Vets.
Well, I got started with I found out about Guitars for Vets. Actually, it's funny how it happens. About a few years ago, I had a friend of mine. I'd been helping the church get their music going on for a minute, but then that church closed down. And the guy I was working with, he was in the Coast Guard for 30 years as an officer. And he decided with some of the guitars that he was offering me to help out to he's like, have you ever heard of Guitars for Vets? I'm like, no, what's Guitars for Vets? And that's when I found out what it was. And Guitars for Vets, what we do is we take veterans with it's with any disability, any amount of disability you have, which I'm going to say we kind of have to filter it out kind of more on the PTSD because there's a lot.
Yes.
Like, I'm already busy.
Right.
And, my goal is to see if we can get more going.
Right.
Because I stayed pretty busy. It's all volunteer, and we love it. I mean, it's teaching music to veterans, or anybody. I mean, anybody who knows that has any kind of depressions and stuff, or anything that you're dealing with. Music is just your escape. That's why we all are artists, And I get to teach this to the men and women that serve. And well, anyway, Pete introduced me to the program. And what it is, and we wanted to get it in, and he ended up having to move, so it didn't come full circle. He was going to reconnect. He knew how to get it all together. And I was in Mississippi Music one day, and a gentleman named Mike Bright, he told me about the program and said how he taught in it. And I was like, well, that's cool, man. I heard about that. I'd be glad. How can I get to be an instructor? Well, I got to be an instructor, and the current chapter coordinator, Aaron Wyndham, he ended up having to move as well, and we were kind of in the middle of getting everything established for Biloxi to be a Biloxi chapter. Well, in the middle of that, he had to move, and I'm an instructor, and I had to step up, or we would have not been able to have Guitars for Vets Biloxi. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'll take on. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I'll be damned. This is my hometown.
Right.
I was born on Keesler Air Force Base. I was raised by a Vietnam veteran, and also my father, 22 years in the Navy as well,
It hit home for you. It hit home for you.
I'm like, and also, at the time I was just starting in recovery from recovery and wanting to pull out of, then we'll just say, I can understand recovery too.
Correct. You want to start giving back to something like that.
Yeah. At the time I was like, everything that I had done in music was to kind of push like
Your agenda.
Well, everybody else is really my agenda. I've always been an original music player.
Right.
You know, but anybody knows anything around here to make the money around here, they want you in the bars and casinos to make money. And so that's pretty much what I ended up in. You know, I was playing a whole bunch of bars and casinos again the whole time, writing music and all that. So here I actually get to teach kind of more digging into your soul to these guys and what you want to play, you know.
So Kevin explained it to me, and we read a little bit on the Facebook page, and so like kind of help me, correct me if I'm wrong. It takes people, like you said, anybody that's a veteran that has any kind of disability, and I know you, like you said, y'all have to kind of figure out which ones y'all
we
allow
try to
in
do
the program.
first come first serve.
Right.
You know.
I understand. But you take veterans with a disability and you sponsor them. Is that right, Kevin? For it's all donation based. And they get it once they enter in the program. They get a guitar. Is that correct?
What they gotta do is they gotta go through to graduate. You have to go through 10 hours of private instruction and 10 hours of group instruction. 10 hours of group instructions with their peers and just enjoying playing what we had taught in the private lessons.
Okay, so the guitar is kind of like once you finish it. But what the program does is it exposes these veterans that never have played music before, right?
Some of them have.
Some of them have, okay.
And we come, but a lot of them no.
Okay.
We just, you know, take it. It doesn't matter what if there's a disability, we're going to find some. Personally, even if it is not even a guitar, as long as they get into music and
somehow,
start
some way,
and get the benefits of what music is.
That's right.
And that's what I'm all about.
That's right. So y'all put them through this program, 10 lessons, right?
Yes.
You saying one-on-one and then also in a group with other people, and they practice music. And then I think in that group, don't they also get to kind of talk about how the music makes them feel or their problems or whatever's, affecting whatever's on their mind, like a group therapy session, right? And then once they complete that, then they then receive a guitar, gig bag.
Oh, yeah, they get all sorts of stuff. I mean, $200 gets to sponsor. If you want to sponsor vets, $200. It gets them a Yamaha made this incredible, nice. It's a very nice guitar.
Acoustic.
It's acoustic.
Yep.
Guitars for Vets is all about acoustic and classical, and I totally agree.
I do too.
But also, we're all rockers here, and I also know, taking the distortions and cranking them up and putting your heart out on the solo.
Right.
That is also therapeutic.
Right.
And so. But yes, it's a Yamaha package with a gig bag. It's got videos. It's about, I'd say if you were to go buy everything, probably about $600 really what they end up getting worth of a thing. But and then from there on out, we try to get into the community. We're still pretty new, so there's still a lot of things that got to work out, moving a little slower than I would like things. But
that's okay.
But for the ones that want to come out into the community and play, it's for like raising. For fundraisers, if there's a good cause, I'm all about coming in there to play the music, getting some music together, playing, and anything to help the veterans out, man.
Absolutely.
Music,
and it's not like pharmacologically based either, right? It's music. In other words, it's not another pill to take, something that side effects and whatever. Kevin, I think when we started out this whole thing. Excuse me. I think like episode 1. I mean, you were saying the power of music, right? Like
and
there's a reason.
I
why.
have already had those conversations, and you look at it, and I do the same thing with sports. So when you look at sports and you see the stories of people with cancer, or like a Steve Gleason for the Saints with ALS and stuff like that, I always, when I post stories like that, it's always hashtag sports. But when you see somebody like what we posted the other day, the child that had finished his cancer treatments, was dancing to Michael Jackson and all that, it's just hashtag music, because music drives the emotions.
Yes.
You can feel, if you are into the song or into the music, it doesn't matter what genre the music is, but if you're into it and you can feel it, you get the goosebumps. You understand. You hear the lyrics, you hear the music, you feel the music and hear the lyrics, and it's a very powerful moment. And there are certain songs that to this day, if I hear them, it doesn't matter where I'm at, I will.
You flash back.
I stop dead in my tracks, and I'm like, damn.
It's almost like a time travel thing sometimes. If it's from your past, it's like you instantly right back to wherever that song, however that song.
Our mission statement, as a matter of fact, is the healing power of music in the hands of heroes, and it is, man. I mean, this has really changed my life in the perspective of music, and I'm very grateful and blessed to be a part and such a key part of the Biloxi chapter here. And because, man, I've really seen it do. I really can't go into some of the stories, but I've really seen it heal people in ways that I just never thought and imagined.
No doubt,
man. And I want more, and I want people to get more. Especially, I want the vets to get our vets, the ones that put it all on the line for us anyway. I want them to get more. That whatever I gotta do
to make that happen,
and I'm in it, and I'm very excited y'all chose us to be for a guitar competition. I mean, look, being around here. A lot of people here, I know most of the guitar players, and I love them, man. I love every single one of them, man. Man, Mike Myers is right down the road.
Yep.
I mean, shout outs, man. I mean, Dave Knorr, all of you guys that have helped molded the minds of all of us around here, all the kids, everybody that sticks it out at original music.
That's it.
I'm all about originality. I said it in my post earlier. I'm going to be a judge on it. One of the things I'm going to look for is originality. That's what I want, the best original.
Absolutely. And I think one of the cool things that's kind of happened, we didn't go out like searching. You and I had talked about getting a charity that we wanted to start working with, but we hadn't even Googled anything or looked for anything.
We hadn't even started it.
We put this post out about this guitar player competition, and you commented and asked to be a judge. Yes. Send us your information is what I said, and then come to find out, long story short, this is what you're affiliated with. So Kevin and I were just like, this isn't a coincidence. We're going to make this happen, right?
Yeah, nothing happens.
So, and it's not just the guitar competition. When I say it's a charity of choice, so we're going to do live events. We've got a concert coming up March 9th.
Awesome.
We'll be out there. We'll throw another bucket out that night. Hey, donate to Guitars for Vets. I would like it to be that every event that we do live, we at least get that $200 threshold so we can pay for
one more veteran to.
So that's the
one
goal.
More person through it. Yeah,
that's the goal for us.
Yeah.
To start is every single time that we do an event that we're including Guitars for Vets, we want to make sure we hit that $200 threshold. So when we're done, we know we've put a vet through that program,
and possibly even have one that goes through the program that's willing to put themselves out there and say that they did do that. Come and talk to us if that's possible.
There's gonna be a few of them out there
that would like to come share their story. No, I understand.
I
understand.
We fully get it. But if we get the opportunity to get one of them on here that can kind of talk about how the program helped them and things like that, I'm all about it.
I also need to call out for some volunteers. Volunteering some time to get some, because I'm only one man.
Okay, how do people do that if they want to?
To be a volunteer, you have to go through the VA.
Okay.
You can go on. Her name's Laura Throop. You can sign up. She'll get you on. No, actually, my bad. Not her. Sharon Ladner is her name. Anyway, you go to the. You look for volunteer services. You go over there and you get an application. You have to go in. They'll send you through a little orientation thing because it is a medical facility.
Right.
They do a background check. But once you're in, man, we'll log in. There's some volunteer stuff that you can do. Instructors are great. You don't have to be a professional instructor.
Right.
You just have to know how to have. Some of them do have what they call TBIs, traumatic brain injuries.
Right.
They don't. You got to be patient.
Right.
You got to be able to have fun teaching them, show them the fun of it. But I'm talking about other volunteer things. Is when we go do things where they go play out. Man.
Yeah.
I could use some help in that. There.
Absolutely. So I think what you're saying is if you're in the music, you love music, and there's you got some free time and you want to help out, do something positive. Can they contact you directly as well?
Contact them. We can sort it out a little bit better. I could be more organized.
Right, and you can help facilitate them getting put through the right channels. And we'll drop your name in the comments if it's not already there, so people can talk to you, Thomas, in the comment section. But real quick, let's pivot back into the guitar player competition, because we made a post about it, but we haven't been exactly, let's explain what it's all about, right?
Okay, so we are going to do the inaugural guitar competition. It's going to be February 6th. Tom's Extreme Pizzeria. It's a Wednesday night.
It's my birthday, by the way.
Nice.
And it's Thomas's birthday. It's 3 days before my birthday.
And it's Tom's Pizzeria.
And it's Taylor at Tom's Pizzeria's birthday. So it's going to be a little birthday party as well. But basically what we're doing is we're treating this as, we say it's a good guitar competition, but we're really just wanting people to come out and have a good time and have fun and meet other local musicians.
Right.
We're going to have a prize pack to the winner. We're not doing cash or anything like that, but the sponsors, maybe we can get. We haven't fully got exactly what we're going to.
The prize pack is still in the work. Like Kevin's saying, we're going to get some sponsors in there, and we're going to develop that. But it's more about the meet and greet.
It is. It's about coming out and not meeting me or Jared because nobody cares about us. We understand that totally. But it's more about the musicians coming out, meeting each other, and just having a good time and. Getting to the point of being able to, hey, I know this dude that's in this band.
Networking, man.
And yeah, it's all about networking.
If you've ever put out a post that said there was no local scene, there is no this, there is no that, if you've ever complained about anything online or to your buddies, come out to this Wednesday night gathering and let's start talking to some people, meeting some local people. If you're a fan of local music and you go to shows already or you're thinking about going to shows, come out to Tom's. I was thinking about where we were the other night whenever we were talking to some people. Come out to Tom's, and they're going to do some drink specials for us. They're going to do a couple things. We'll have more of the details on that. And hang out with us, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be fun.
It's February 6th. It's a Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. We're going to start broadcasting probably around 6-ish, 6:30-ish, somewhere in there. Yep. But we are going to be doing this live. We're going to stream it live just like a regular show, what we're doing. So everybody that's in the guitar competition can actually will be on the live stream. If you want to be in the guitar competition, email us, thesound228@gmail.com. Just send us your name and phone number. That way we get you registered. We're looking... we're not going to cap it, but we're hoping we have to cap it.
Yes.
So right now we've got quite a few that have submitted.
Yep.
So shout out to those guys. You know who you are.
That's right.
But Dustin Brooks says he'll be working, so I think that's his way of chickening out.
That's fine.
So
it is a competition. Don't get us wrong. There is going to be a winner. But again, we want it to be a party atmosphere, party vibe, and like I say, networking for the local scene.
Now, on that original music note, too, I have we talked about this. I don't know if I'm speaking too soon or out of tune, but my band, Now Here Nowhere, is our name.
Absolutely. Plug your band.
We're only going to play a few songs because we're all original.
Good. I love it. I love it. Do y'all have stuff on YouTube or anywhere that we can hear?
As a matter of fact, it is funny how it's all kind of, everything happens in time. It's been a lot of years in the making, though. Like the singer I have, him and I have been best friends for a long time. Skylar Arthur, his name. He's a lyrical gangster. I love working with him. His lyrics are just beautiful,
right?
And I love them, and they fit well with the music. And it just we've been through some things and some life together, kind of like Mikhail and Synchron. They've been around.
Yeah,
they Mikhail and Chase over here. They, we've been stuck through thin and thin. Wrote some good songs. We finally found a drummer that just does us righteous, and another guitar player. And it's all just came together beautifully.
Okay.
Still in the new phase, but I'm pretty sure original and how soon we are, people are going to love.
But it ain't out yet, though.
It ain't out yet, but I guarantee you the words Now Here Nowhere are going to be stuck in y'all's heads.
Cool, man, cool. And one other quick thing to talk about with the guitar competition, I don't think we said that yet, Kevin. It's going to be, we're going to provide the amp. So all you're going to need to bring is your guitar, and if you can bring in some pedals or a pedal board, but it's got to be quick because we're going to be pushed for time. You got to be able to, it needs to all be contained. You need to bring it, set it up real quick. We'll have a power strip or something there for you, but we don't have time, to be,
is it going to be like a classical or acoustic section too?
However you want to do it. We don't care. We don't care if you want to be a shredder or if you want to be the heaviest guy there. I mean, like I said, we got you as one of the judges, and we're going to have a couple more. We're not going to tell who all the judges are. Kevin and I will not be judging that. I can tell you that. But there will be a winner, and we will provide the amplifier. So it's everybody's going to play on one thing. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, we got a couple more songs before we end the show tonight. Is that correct?
We do. Mikhail had brought the band up, so we're going to play them Hollow City.
Okay.
Their new single that they're pushing is Glass Goodbyes. So we're going to play that, and then we're going to play we're going to wrap up the show with a band called Smoke Hollow.
Yep.
They are former members of the Texas Hippie Coalition.
Yes.
And Kill Devil Hill.
Which, if people don't know, Kill Devil Hill had a certain particular bass player named Rex Brown, who was in a certain particular band you may or may not have heard of, named Down. That's cool. I'll give you that. He said Down in the back, but it was also Pantera. That was I'll take that. Anyway, let's do two more songs. We'll come back for a brief wink, eye wink, and recap of the show. And we'll end it, man. Thank y'all for hanging with us this long. If you have, we really appreciate it.
I want to thank y'all guys on behalf of the veterans and myself. Thank y'all very much.
Absolutely, dude. Thanks for working with us, man. So real quick, this first song is Say again, Kevin?
It's Hollow City. They're out of New Orleans. It's Glass Goodbyes.
Cause you never too high to fall, and I'm letting go of my halo. I'm sewn up with stitches, a loose thread can leave me undone. These blows couldn't save me, they're broken completely. This one final day, just ashes survive, stop bleeding, keep breathing, keep out of my head you fall, glass turns to sand on my table, staring, picture frame perfect, the last piece of you that I own. Cause you're never too high to fall, so I'm letting go of my low. These blows couldn't save me, they're broken completely. This one final day, just ashes survive, stop bleeding, keep breathing, keep breathing. We're surrendering angels tonight. This one final day, just ashes survive, stop bleeding, keep breathing, keep breathing. Prisoner of time. Posted in the frame. For glass goodbyes. These bones couldn't save me. They're broken completely. These bones couldn't save me. They're broken completely. This one final day, just ashes survive, stop bleeding, keep breathing, keep breathing. We're surrendering angels tonight, break it with light. This one final day, just ashes survive,
All right, guys, man, thank y'all so much. If you've hung with us this long, that was Smoke Hollow, like we said, some former guys or some guys from some bands that you've probably heard before. Thanks for hanging with us this long. I real quick want to say thanks to David. Help me with his last name.
David Krenning.
Krenning jumping on board real quick with us with Allstate. Like we said earlier, he does free quotes, man. Give that guy a chance. We'll pin him in the comments, and he's also going to be all over the page here coming up before too much longer, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Kevin's going to walk us out. That's all I got to say.
So basically, we want to thank Reatha Pitman for being here, Mikhail and Chase from Dead Lover for being here.
I'm not thanking them.
We want to thank Thomas Leos from Guitars for Vets for hanging out with us. We also have Chris Montgomery from Montgomery Photography. He's hanging out. Nobody's been able to see him.
That's right. The man behind the camera.
The best part about all of that is the reason Chris is here is he's taking pictures for our website.
That's right.
And that website's going to be up soon. The sound228.com.
That's correct.
Is going to be the website. So that'll be up soon. I also am kind of excited that this Wednesday we'll start my own individual podcast where I can actually talk and I don't have to fight with Jared to talk. It's called the Bench Warmer Podcast.
It won't be that good.
We are going to be talking sports, and more sports. We'll talk about the Saints. We'll talk about the American Alliance of Football, which is going to be starting up February 9th with the Memphis Express. Anthony Patalo is going to be with me, so it'll be a good time.
It'll be a good time. It's another Castnet Studio podcast, man.
So looking forward to that. We're going to record it Wednesday, so it'll probably be available around Friday or so. So, yeah. We got a winner yet? Hot damn, the Patriots are going back to the Super Bowl.
Man, I'm so sick of that,
yeah,
dude.
so
I'm sick of that.
it'll be the Rams and the Patriots in the Super Bowl, a repeat of the last time that they played each other. Was in the Super Bowl,
Today keeps
in the
getting worse.
Superdome, and that's when the whole Tom Brady, Bill Belichick crap started. So
Anyway,
you get a little piece of what's going to be on the Bench Warmer podcast right there.
Yeah, I already don't like the podcast now just because you said it that way. There was something I was going to say too, and now I don't remember. Oh, you know what? Hopefully we're bringing y'all, new music. That's actually the goal of this show. So hopefully you enjoyed some of these bands. If you missed something or you heard something, you don't remember who it was, you can find the entire playlist of every single person, every single band that we've played on YouTube. Simply jump on YouTube, type in the Sound 228, all one word together, and our page will come up. Go to the playlist section. It should show up right there on the beginning of the page anyway, and you can literally see every single thing we've played out of all the 5 episodes that we've had so far. We want to keep doing this. Drop us some comments on this video. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you'd like to see that we maybe not be doing. And thanks again, guys. And we're out.
Yes. Later.
I think we're out.
Bye.